Hello, my beautiful vibe drivers. Welcome to your weekly mystic beginning July 24th through July 30th of 2023. This is our beautiful weekly forecast where we can see the days of the week and what their energy has so that you can kind of feel what's coming and plan accordingly, right? Dress for the weather. So, this is collective. You heard me say that word, which means all sun, moon, and rising signs, all zodiac signs. That means if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. So with that, let's move right on into the energy. We have the Hermit and the Six of Wands. The Hermit is the energy of being very much in a place of finding your path forward, using your intuition, and allowing yourself to listen to your inner guidance. For that is the lantern he's holding. Now, like I said, it is the Virgo Major Arcana, but that just means being very deliberate with each step you take forward and to avoid all pitfalls, staying in your own frequency and feeling your own way forward as you move on your path. And with that tactic, it looks like you win big because this is the Six of Wands, and this is the battle that you've gone through for quite a hot minute. And breakthrough is happening because now you're in a place of celebration and being lifted up head and shoulders above the rest and in a place of absolute success. So, let's see what else we have for the week. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit. Ooh, Libra and Virgo major arcanas, both aligned here. This is the Justice card. This means right decisions being made by you and for you. And it's a supercalifragilistic energy because it is divine focus. Once you get dialed in with that Hermit, you're in the energy of what your goal is. And when you can channel that energy without worrying about what you can't see, because that's where we get hung up. We can't see it yet. Well, we're trying to manifest it, so it's not quite visible in our realm, but it's there. So when you stay in that focused energy, it does draw it to you, and you start to align with all the things that align with you. So very solid. Libra with a Virgo energy. Divine Spirit, Spirit Guides, Gods and Goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. And we have our Monday's energy jumped out to make a grand entrance. We have the Ace of Rods. That means something taking ignition. Whatever it is that you've been waiting for it to jump off, for it to brew up and be in the place where it's finally going to take hold, that's your moment. So the Ace of Rods is always welcome. We love that. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday energy with the lovely and talented Eight of Cups. We love the Eight of Cups because it's the energy of a graduation. It's the energy of moving forward, and it is a yes from the universe that you have passed all the trials and all the challenges, and everything is now in your rearview mirror, and you have the whole horizon open to you, and the moon is showing you every single possibility, which means all you have to do is point your energy and head that direction. Now, the card that's right underneath that is the Seven of Pentacles, and I believe that's a very strong affirmation that you're not only in a place where you're ready to move forward, you have sown the seeds to where you are now in a stable position and harvest is imminent. So what you're making moves toward is about to pay you back because you've been in this moment. And we start with the clarifiers of the Knight of Pentacles. We love the Knight of Pentacles as it shows up, and it's always a very welcome energy as it is bringing forth the abundance that has been allotted by the universe. It's already set in motion toward you. So we receive that. And we hope that all of you are able to receive that too. It means you have been cleared for the funding, basically, is what that energy is. And the delivery person is that Knight of Pentacles. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday. With the Empress as your underlier, which is the fertility of all divine, and that's the muse, that's the energy of all creation. She is the fertility and the goddess energy of everything that has ever come through into this existence. She is the bearer of that. So she's here to help guide you as you take your steps forward. I can't think of anything better than to be nurtured by this beautiful energy of divine. Okay, let's see what our extraneous little cards have to say here. I can't grab all of them. There we go. We have practice, and this is about allowing yourself to rehearse your success. Because a lot of times, more than you realize, you get into this position where something fabulous is about to happen, and then we wig out and block it because it seems too much and it seems impossible. So practice in your mind succeeding. Practice that everything goes according to plan and everything moves in the right direction, and suddenly there you are in the middle of your best possible life. It's possible to do that, but you have to be ready for it, and so that you receive it without immediately saying, oh my God, it's too good to be true. Those words should never leave your mouth. Isn't it amazing now that? Won't it be interesting to see it when? That's how you phrase it, rather than that you stopped it in its tracks. Every day I practice my ability to reach my desired financial goals. In other words, let yourself ponder the thought that you indeed may eventually become a huge success if you can focus your energy long enough, and that you won't reject it the minute it shows up on the doorstep. How about that? Practice that. I'm practicing it too. I mean, those lottery numbers were looking nice. Those big billion-dollar jackpots. I mean, come on. That's big money. So I was practicing that I was that kind of attracting that kind of money. Flow is really important because that's where we connect to source, and that's where it all comes from. Riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. It's the same as saying I receive abundance from sources known and unknown. And it doesn't have to be that your paycheck is what your number is. Remember, the universe is in charge of all of that. The paycheck, the people who are paying you your money are not your only source. They're just an outlet for source to use to assist you. Let's see what our crystal energy is for this week. Healthy body, the agate energy. I also want to draw your attention if you have something you need to concentrate on or really focus your energy on. Agate is the key. You see, I have them all over my table. Y'all all know. I am a big proponent of agate because it helps me to concentrate. I have them all around my table, even when they're not prominently in the center of it. When I get a really good mat, I put it on the corners. But it's here. Believe me, it's everywhere. So it does help with focus, and it allows you to single out and do what you need to do instead of hearing every single thing that's going on around you. Agate is a beautiful grounding energy. And we have soul time in our soul activations. This is a really good one. And it's got the infinity symbol, by the way, in the auric field of it. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept while that corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. It's asking you to contemplate your infinity of your soul and allow yourself to understand you are connected to source. Therefore, you are also in the frequency of receiving all that source contains to the power of infinity. Isn't that quite a grand thought? Okay, so here we are. Let's see what Monday's total energy is. We have the Ace of Rods, which you know is very exciting, feeling electrified, feeling charged. It's finally taking off. Whatever it is you're doing, this is where the seed is now blossoming and rooting and being able to really get you going, because this is like a rocket ship and it's ignited. And we have the World card on top of it. So that's the clarifier. That is a portal being opened by all the symbols of air, earth, water, and fire. And they're opening this up for you to have a moment where you can step into the next level as a victor, being up in the higher frequency. This is a step up, and it can even be considered a promotion if it's your work that we're talking about here. The rods can also be talking about love life for some people. It is a fiery, passionate energy, and it does mean something new because it's the rods. And remember, all aces are gifts from divine. So this is a divine gift deliberately being given to you. Oh, there's that old hermit with the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, we usually are at a place where we feel like we are just dog tired. And we've tried everything, and we're tired of trying because it seems like everything opens up another new can of worms, and just one more shoe drops and everything's coming at us. And this card means be still and hold the ground you've gained. And this Virgo actually does align with it very well, the Virgo Hermit, because it's telling you, take deliberate steps, but don't rush into anything. Let yourself be in a place where you can see, get a good perspective, and then move forward from there. The Five of Swords is all about the battle's over. You don't have to struggle anymore, but you do have to hang in there for just a second. Let the universe catch up to you where you are, because there is some things happening, and you don't know about them yet. You just haven't been told that you've already done what you're supposed to have done, and you're in the place where you're in victory. You just haven't kind of gotten the notification yet. Oh, nice. Wednesday's energy. So, by the way, that was Five of Swords and the Hermit, if I didn't say it enough times. The Wednesday's energy is the Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords. The Two of Cups is the divine union. It is finding someone who is either a soulmate, a soul partner, divine alignment in your own self of a higher ascension. And the lightning strike is very fast, moving energy coming in like a lightning strike. That Knight of Swords is either a divine idea, some kind of epiphany, a download coming from spirit, a connection that reaches out to you from out of the blue, or getting a connection that you make. This is a very connected energy with all of these. I was going to say all three of these cards. All of these cards. So being in the energy, because I'm thinking 1, 2, and 3, because I was looking at the little people in there. So yes, it's a very divine energy, a very fast moving energy, and it is going to take off like a shot. So this is good. This is very good. If you're collaborating, it's looking nice. Thursday. Even though we're in a place where we're thinking, oh my goodness, I don't know if it's all going to turn out the way I want. Thursday's energy is the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So the Knight of Pentacles is the energy of what we saw earlier, but now this is confirming in the second deck. We had it in the first deck, and now we have it again. So this Knight of Pentacles is the energy of literally being given exactly what you want. Well, it was in the first cut, sorry. When you're moving for energy to be able to fund something that you're doing, or to get something going that really creates some good financial momentum for you. And it's always scary when we're about to take that leap. And that's the Nine of Swords working and going, oh my gosh, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm about to do something big. And let me tell you what, you're just going to have to push through it, because that's the only way to get to the other side. And my darlings, everything you want in life lives on the other side of that Nine of Swords. Everything. There's no getting around going through it. So you might as well go. It's going to keep showing up. You have to go through it. And Friday's energy is the Seven of Cups, the Dumptruck load of blessings, and the King of Swords, which is air sign energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini major arcana. And the masculine means in your strength. It also means Archangel Michael. So we'll take the dump truckload of blessings and Archangel Michael's protective energy. The dump truckload of blessings means simply this. It's going to show up like literally being heaped upon you, like an avalanche. And what you have to know is it's everything you want. It just means you can only do one bite at a time while you process it, okay? That means just like in a wheelbarrow situation, you can do one shovelful is all you can put in the wheelbarrow at a time. And you just have to do it until you get it all moved and get it all done. and don't let yourself break down with the enormity of it. The only way you'll break down with the enormity of it is if you try to do it all simultaneously. It's all going to show up in a heap, but you don't have to move the whole heap at once. Okay? And Archangel Michael is going to help with that, because one of his really great traits is that he assists in removing anything that's causing you a block or an obstacle. So he will assist in this moving of all of these wonderful things, or processing of them. And again, we have that Seven of Pentacles. Remember, they called me to show you that. That Seven of Pentacles is right underneath you stepping forward. So as you step forward, that Seven of Pentacles comes through. And that's what he's waiting with bated breath, for that money to come through. And he's not telling anybody until it fully gets in cement, written in stone. As soon as it becomes a real thing, then it's able to be told. But he's protecting it right now. He's holding it to his chest. So that's kind of the energy of the whole thing. There's something shifting here this week, and it's not something you're going to go screaming from the rooftops about right off the bat. You might when you've got a handle on it, but you don't want to jinx it, right? That's how we are. We don't want to jinx it. We don't want to say anything until it's fully ready. And it looks like it's coming, my darlings, because that Seven of Pentacles is the fruit ripening on the vine, and it literally means any moment is harvest, and that looks like harvest is happening as you move through this energy. So, and it showed up as well underneath that Eight of Cups. I hope you all have a beautiful week and have your best life available to you, and able to take the steps into it without canceling it out, without having the fear overtake you, and stand in your energy of power, one step at a time, my friends. That's all we have to do. That's all we do anyway, every day, right? Even when it's throwing us rotten tomatoes, we one step at a time to clean that up too. That's all you can do. Have a great day. I'll see you next week. Namaste, my friends.